and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. It's Monday, it's the community run, we're live on Zwift, we're live on the Zwift Run channel on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. And Zero to Hero is on, howdy to you, Anthony Anderson is on, all smiles. And Marcus says, how is Victoria feeling today? She's good, she is not too bad at all. Thank you, Marcus. So yeah, we've had a busy weekend. London Marathon has been in the UK this weekend, so we were up there yesterday and it was a lot of fun in the rain. Actually, I say it was a lot of fun. It is always a bit of a nightmare trying to negotiate your way around London to see your runner, and we did mess up. We only saw Victoria once the whole way round. We missed her twice. Once because we were stuck on the train, and once because we just didn't see. We were looking as hard as we could, and she must have passed us. She must have passed us. Sarah Jacobson says, "What, you messed up? That's amazing." I know. It's hard to believe, but I messed up. I couldn't find her. But the thing is, there were four of us looking. There was myself. There were my two children, Elsa and Ellis, and my elder son, Jevon, who lives in London. And we were all looking for Victoria. Could we see her? No. Anthony says the weather yesterday was terrible. Hope that Victoria achieved her goal. Her goal, Anthony, was simply to get round all three marathons, and she did that. And she did go faster each time. I think deep down, she would quite like to have dipped under 4 hours yesterday, but she didn't quite make it. 4:03 yesterday, but she's not in any way disappointed. It's absolutely fine. Not at all, Sarah. Not at all. It was very good for her to take it easy as much as she could, because she just basically had to get to the start line of each marathon. So going like a crazy lady would have been foolish in any of the three marathons. Paul Hayward says, Victoria ran so fast you couldn't keep up. Well, we couldn't keep up for the second time that we were supposed to see her was at halfway. So we saw her at 10k at Greenwich, but we were supposed to see her at halfway, but it was so crammed and so crowded, we couldn't get on a train. We were stuck in a massive queue of people getting crushed. When we eventually got the train, we were too late. She'd already gone by. But then the third time we were supposed to see her was at 23 miles. And we were there well before. Because the 23 mile point is actually not very far to walk from the halfway point. You can walk to it quite quickly. So we were there well in advance, and I could see on the map where Victoria was. We knew she was coming. We had our eyes peeled, but we just didn't see her. It's madness. There were that many people. It was that crowded. She just managed to get by without us seeing her. Anyway, we're up to about 1k. Coming up to 1k in our Monday community run. Let me just talk to the gang because I am in charge today. I say in charge. I am the person with the yellow beacon above my head. That means literally nothing, to be honest. Anyway, just coming up to 1k. 1 kilometre completed for the Beacon group. I am running at 10 kilometres per hour if you would like to join. We had the London Marathon in the UK yesterday. I know Vienna Marathon was yesterday as well, wasn't it? I think. I believe Vienna Marathon was also yesterday. I'm going to have to open the doors a bit more in a minute because it's absolutely baking in here. It's 24 degrees in shed quarters. Not quite that warm outside, but because I've had the doors closed all day, it's warmed up in here. It's been a lovely sunny day today again. Anthony says that he sees that the yellow ZLDR shirts are still changing colour oddly again. Yeah, actually, interestingly, I've not noticed other shirts changing colour. So that would be interesting to see, because look at our shirts and our shorts here. They look okay, don't they? There has been an update today. Just let that go. Yeah, I think Vienna Marathon was today as well, Paul. Yesterday, sorry. Is anyone still having the issue with shorts changing colour? I think the ZLDR are, because I can see it already from here. So the person running with us at the back there, his shorts are changing colour. Or they're riding up the back anyway. Somebody in front as well. Paul Hayward says short and shirts yesterday. Steve Smith says my shirt is black. What a very strange bug this is. Yes, I can see Steve's shirt behind me. It's kind of half white and half black on my screen. Victoria is out, but actually she's due back any minute, in fact. But she normally takes Ellis to his track session on a Monday afternoon. Steve's got a Seb style mankini, very nice too. It suits you very well. Does anyone have any races coming up? Question mark. So anyone got any races planned? We're back on it now for the summer on Monday Community Run. I was going to say every Monday, but actually next Monday I don't think I'm going to be here. But Sarah Jacobson has a 10-mile run in May. The Plague 100k for Steve Smith. Sarah Jacobson's just going to use her run as a fun run. Fair enough. Why not? Paul Hayward's got a 5k in Italy at the end of May. Very nice. John Farrell's got the Bladen race on the 9th of June. And Adrian Mutzes has a race with his waistline, which seems to be beating me. No Socks has a triathlon in May. What distance triathlon? Question mark. And we've done 2k now. 70.4, so a half triathlon. 70.3, yeah. Half triathlon. And which one is it? Question mark. So No Socks is doing a half Ironman in Mallorca. Very nice. Wow, that will be awesome. No problem. Full stop. Get those intervals done. I have been having a very nice week off, eating as much crap food as I can. I have been stuffing my face with biscuits, sweets, chocolate, cake, without a care in the world. Well, Sarah, that's a very good point. All the foods... Yes, of course, cake. All the foods that basically make me fat otherwise. All the foods that I try to avoid eating when I am marathon training. Sarah Jacobson says, yeah, those are just my normal eating habits. Well, the thing is, they are my normal eating habits as well. I just know that they shouldn't be. Paul Hayward says, did we use our new headphones to communicate yesterday? Paul, yes, we did. Unfortunately, we had a small disaster with the camera. So it might mean that the footage from yesterday we do not use. I think we might have to scrap yesterday's video because, well, I am not blaming Victoria, but unfortunately, I think she left the camera on at one point, and then she got to halfway and tried to film and didn't have any battery left. So we've got no footage of the second half of the run. And if it's the London Marathon, you kind of need it all, really. So not to worry, I think we'll just do a different video about those headphones. Marcus says, I ate a lot of junk last week, time to clean it up. Yeah, I agree. So I'm gonna eat rubbish, I think, for like last week and probably this week as well. And then we'll get back on it again. Try and eat a bit more healthily next week. I'll just have a little rest these 2 weeks. I've not being so rigid with myself, because I did try quite hard for a few weeks before the marathons, so it's taken its toll on me. I need to pig out for a little while. So Anthony Anderson says about yesterday's London Marathon. Amazing performances yesterday from Sifan, the ladies winner, and from Kipton, the men's winner. He looks like he is going to be the next superstar of marathon running. Kevin Kipton came home yesterday in the London Marathon in 2 hours and 1 minute. Broke the London Marathon course record. And, yeah, I mean, if he gets a good day, he is on for sub 2 hours in a proper race. He will break the world record, no doubt about it. Amy Green, like a crazy lady, says, I've just been running outside again. What is up with you, Amy? What is going on? I have just heard the disturbing news that Amy Green has been running outside yet again. I cannot stress enough, everyone, it's dangerous out there. Sarah Jacobson says, yes, blasphemy. Come on, Amy, what's going on? All this outside running. You wouldn't catch me dead outside. It's a scary place. 3 kilometres done. 3 kilometres completed for the Beacon Group. I hope your plans for this week include a few more runs on Zwift with us. It sounds like Victoria is back. She says, hello everyone. She could just be driving home, texting and driving. I've got a feeling she's in the kitchen though. Paul Hayward says, Amy, it's freezing outside. Well, it's certainly not ice cream weather anyway. Tina Beard says, hello, star, Mrs. C. Paul Hayward says, brilliant running, Victoria. If you're watching this and you have no idea what everyone's congratulating Victoria for, my wife has just completed 3 marathons in 3 weeks in 3 different countries, and each one she got faster. So she's done really well. Managed a little tendon strain on her leg, which was bothering her after the Boston Marathon, and managed to just hold on and complete the London Marathon. Amy, of course, we're only joking. It's fantastic that you're getting running outside again. Keep running outside, it's really good for you. And we know that you're a good runner, Amy. It's just you that doubts yourself sometimes. Snowing in Minnesota at the moment. Snowing in Minnesota. Full stop. What's it like in Chicago, Sarah? Question mark. Okay, it's not snowing in Chicago, but it is chilly. We had some lake effect snow over the weekend. I have to say, I don't really know what lake effect snow is, but I imagine it is snow created by the cold coming off the lake. Right, Victoria says it's raining hard in Worthing. Oh yes, it is. It's been a lovely sunny day and now it's just started to rain. I am going to go and open the doors. Okay, yeah, so yes, exactly. It is snow that is caused by the cold from the lake. Small flurries of snow that don't stick. It has been warm and sunny in the UK, but it is now raining. Tina Beard wants to know what arm sleeves Victoria has. She's keen to try some as my arms are a problem. I think she enjoyed wearing the arm sleeves. Sarah Jacobson says, raining in the UK? Shocking. I know, it never rains here. It's always beautiful. I think the rain is a new government initiative because it's always so hot here. Steve Smith now has a white and black top. Jean-Luc says it's 10 degrees Celsius, I think, in France. Theo, what's it like where you are? How is it in the Netherlands, Theo? Question mark. So Thomas Haldun, sorry, Theo Haldun. I keep calling him Thomas. Why do I do that all the time? Theo might not be able to answer, he might be running so hard. 6k to go, 4k completed of our 10k. Rain, 12 degrees in the Netherlands. I am guessing it is beautiful, warm and sunny in Portugal and Spain, guys. See if Ribeiro and Franco say anything about that. We've got somebody with an orange tick running with us. Who's that? Bosmans. Bosmans is running with us from Belgium. Is he a triathlete, Bosmans? Just going to open the window so I can get a bit of cool air in here. Bear with me. It's not the footballer, is it? Surely it can't be. No, it's not the footballer. 1964 he was born. How old would he be now? 60 odd. Who's Bosmans, by the way? Anybody know? Bosmans from Belgium is running with us a bit further back with an orange tick. Bosman rule. Right, Tina says I was born in 1964. That makes her 58. Okay, so Bosman's is 58. Let me just scroll down to Bosman's here. L. Bosman's from Belgium. L. Bosman. Loader. Is it Loader Bosman, who is a triathlete? Yeah, professional triathlete, Loader Bosman. Is running just ahead of Adrian Mutsayers and just behind Paul Hayward. Looks like he's in for a comfortable 10k stroll. I'll just say hello. Can't type the M. That's annoying, isn't it? Let's just put welcome loader. There we go. That'll do. So this guy is a professional triathlete, Loader Bosman from Belgium, running with us in the Monday community run. Very nice of him to grace us with his presence. While we're here, I'm just going to nip through and give everyone a ride on. So there's Adrian. Salman from South Africa. Hello to you. Hartley. Can't pronounce that surname. Huyne. Usher from the UK. Christensen from Norway. Velobakov from Bulgaria, possibly. Romania, possibly. Vermo from Norway as well, and Pala from Italy. Hello to you guys. Cardosa from Portugal, and Paige from Australia. Steve Stone, hello to you from Ireland, and Maya from Mexico. Sig from Denmark, and Berger from Norway. Hello guys. P. Evans from the UK. Herzog from France, and Wimmer from Norway. Hello to you. Done for the day. Wimmer is done for the day. Well done. Thanks for joining. Contreras. What flag is that? Come on, he's somebody more clever than me. Tell me what flag that is. I should know. Bobby from the USA. EH from Canada. Hi to you guys. Bootle from the UK. And there's Sarah. Right on for Sarah. Right on for John. Right on for Theo. Right on for Steve. Well done, guys. Ribeiro from Portugal. Well done to you. McLaughlin. Franco from Spain. That's a good few of us, isn't there? And there's Paul Haywood. And Conradi from Norway as well. Klinknitz from Ireland. Have we done Hartley? Yeah, I think we have. We've done Bosmans. So back to me. And we have 4.7k to go. Bravo to everyone, says Steve Smith. Great turnout. It's just been raining ride-ons. Ride-ins, ride-ons. Remember to try and drop your fellow runners a ride on. We are running around the New York Reservoir in Central Park, by the way. If you're wondering where we are, this is a 2.5k loop in a modernised version of Central Park, New York. So we run around it 4 times to do the full 10k. And Bosmans and Adrian are they're 2 minutes behind us to lap us. If they can speed up enough, they might be able to lap us before the end of the run. Although they're probably not going to lap us before the end of their run, are they? Because they're already on 8k, so nearly 8k. So they've only got 2k to go, which I don't think they can. Well, mind you, maybe they can. 1 minute 30 per kilometre. They might make 3 minutes up. 2.5 minutes, yeah. They could do it. So I haven't been the Yellow Beacon on the Monday Community Run for quite a long time, since before Christmas, when we started training for the Paris Marathon. So we are back on now. I am now taking over the Yellow Beacon again for the next few months, over the summer, I imagine, and then I'll hand it to somebody else again. Henrik, hello Henrik. He says, thanks for the 5k. Thanks, Henrik. Well done. Sarah says, God help us. I'm trying to think of an appropriate response. Okay, right, we have an update on the Bosman runner. Bosmans. He's got an S on the end, by the way, Paul. It's Bosmans. So I don't know if you have got the right person, but anyway, Paul Deering says, I've just checked Bosmans out. It's actually Lucas Bosman, a Belgian 2:28 marathon runner that's on Zwift. The other Bosman has only ever cycled. Okay. Right, thank you for that. Oh, so yeah, he has checked it out. So okay, this is not a load of Bosmans, but Lucas Bosman, who's a 2:28 Belgian marathon runner. .228, eh? That's okay. Yeah, Paul says it definitely is the marathon runner. Okay, so he's definitely run under sub 3 hours then for a marathon, hasn't he? That's good running, that is. I'd say anyone who can run under 3 hours is verging on an elite athlete. And that is a fast marathon if you can run under 3 hours for a marathon. Very fast. One day maybe I'll get there. Dunno. Good work, Inspector Paul. I just don't know how to answer it. What do I say? What do I say? I would say anyone who can run under 3 hours for a marathon deserves love and cuddles. I don't know what I mean by that. It was just rather than putting deserves praise and glory. Oh, that is a compliment tinged with sarcasm and below the belt. I'm struggling for my words tonight. I can't find it. Laced with some kind of poison. Anyway, that was. Sarah Jacobson says, anyone who can run 3 hours at your age, it's quite an accomplishment. Sarah, you know fine well I am only 35 and yet to hit my prime. Tom White says, when's your next 100 miler? Well, funny you should say that, 2 weeks' time. Anthony Anderson says, I'm digging a hole again. When am I not digging a hole? Yeah, Tom, Thames Path 100 in 2 weeks' time. Should be fun. Looking forward to getting back to nice, slow running. Nice, easy, relaxed pace running. Tina Beard says, listen you, we'll talk again when you can match Matt Rees and do a 2:29. Yeah, he was speeding fast, wasn't he? The thing is, well, actually, though, Matt didn't hit his target. He wanted 2:22, didn't he? Matt wanted 2:22. That was his goal. So 2:29 is amazing, but not what he wanted. I don't know how pleased. I'm sure he's very pleased with it. Yeah, I mean, I don't ever believe that I could have ever got, even if I was 25 years old, I'm not sure I could ever have got that fast. Tom White says, I'm 33 years old and I can run 3 hours with no training. There you go, Tom. See, that's a proper runner. A runner who can do 3 hours for a marathon with no training. That's pretty cool. I certainly couldn't. The thing is, to get 3 hours for me, I need an absolute ton of training. I need to train for months, really hard, to get anywhere close. Okay, so Tina Beard says Matt Rees was pleased because it is his fastest London marathon. Good. Well, all the other times he's been helping stricken runners on the finish line, hasn't he? So that's why he's never done a fast London marathon, because he's always helping people who can't walk to the finish line. By the way, those of you, who don't know who Tina is talking about, Matt is another YouTuber, another running YouTuber, but he shot to fame a couple of years ago, well, 3 or 4 years ago now, when he was filmed by the BBC helping another runner who was staggering on the finishing straight, and Matt was the guy who grabbed him. I sped up because you were all running away from me, Sarah. Matt was the guy who grabbed him and helped him across the finish line. You'll remember that. It's shown today in clips. So that was Matt. And he ran the London Marathon yesterday in 2 hours 29. And yeah, if you want to look him up, he is on YouTube. Right, Sarah Jacobson wondered why I sped up. Yeah, I just sped up to keep with the pack because everyone seemed to be running away from me. I don't know why. Was it something I said, or was it because I smell? Bosman has caught up and overtaken us. Bosman is on 9.7 kilometres, so 300 metres to go for him. John Farrell is with me. Sarah Jacobson is with me. Theo Heldon is with me. Steve Smith. Clarklin is at Ian. And Salmon is just a bit behind. Ribeiro is just a bit behind. And we're all on just over 7k. 2.8 kilometres left to go for us. Amy Green says, I do need to actually attempt to do some training someday, not just random running. Amy, the thing is though, your random running does kind of eventually become training, because the random running that you do is quite varied. So you will do long, slow runs, and you will do interval sessions, you know, like the ones you did with us on Wednesdays. So that's all training is. It's just looking at it in a more structured way. But the random running that you do is probably as close to structured training as you'll get anyway. Thanks for your company, Greg. Yes, Sarah Jacobson's also looking forward to just running whatever she wants soon, rather than sticking to a training plan. Yeah, I think I'm going to be doing that for the summer. Yeah, exactly, Steve. Amy, aka 100 miles Zwift runner. That's exactly the person we're talking to, yes. Yeah. Adrian Pitstop says, are you racing tomorrow? I don't know who he's asking. Adrian says, Sarah, your comment made me laugh out loud. Stephen, you need to reverse the digits of 35. I like to reverse them in my head and keep them at 35, thank you. You're as young as you feel. You're as young as your fraudulent passport. Paul Hayward says, I'm attempting 300 kilometres this month. Quite tough for me, but I'm going to make it. Well done, Paul. Yeah, good luck with that. So just once more round the reservoir for us, the Schumann Trail. Just once more round the Schumann Trail for the Beacon Group. And if you're close to finishing, well done, thanks for joining the community run. Herzog and Contreras on 8 kilometres, EH from Canada on 8 kilometres, so they've got 2k to go. We've just got just over 2k left. And we'll be back tomorrow with the Film My Run 500 with Noble Pro in the morning. 11:35, so quite late morning in the UK and very early afternoon in Europe, and ridiculously early in the morning if you're in the US. And then I may go out with the club tomorrow night. We'll see. Best wishes again to Clive Finnimore, who is still nursing a broken rib and cannot run at the moment. And we are now at 8k. Yeah. I wonder how he's feeling about not running. Because that's all he's done for the past 3 years? 2 years? Is run. So he's having an enforced break, and I wonder how he's going to feel about that. Be interesting to see what he says about it when he comes back, whether he's been frustrated and itching to get back, or whether he's actually enjoyed the break. Tina, I see. Is he doing his MHG runs, but just commentating and standing there? Is that what he's doing? Because I haven't tuned in for the past few days. Paul reckons Clive must be having awful withdrawal symptoms. Sarah, Victoria feels exactly the same. If it's not a planned break, it's very hard to be around anything to do with running. It just gets very frustrating. And I know, yeah, Victoria has felt the same when she's been injured. Amy says, I do feel for Clive. Right, Tina says, no, he's been keeping away from anything to do with running. He's so fed up. Okay, I thought that he was live streaming the runs on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday and just kind of standing there commentating. But fair enough, no, I mean, if he can't, that's... Yeah, I can understand that totally. Right, 50 minutes of running done, 10 minutes to go. We've been running at 10 kilometres an hour, so obviously that means we will cover 10 kilometres in 1 hour. Paul Hayward with another droll joke. He will just have to let it run its course, says Paul, with 1 mile to go. Okay, Sven led the run last Friday, the MHG group run. That's an interesting theory, Sarah. So everyone in this group that I'm running with, Sarah Jacobson, John Farrell, Steve Smith, Thomas Heldon, Theo Heldon, sorry, Paul Hayward. Oh no, Paul Hayward's a bit behind. Sarah reckons everyone has got a stride foot pod, which is why everyone's slightly creeping ahead of me. That'll be why then. Feel free to join me tomorrow for the Film My Run 500, 11:35 UK time. What time's Wednesday workout on Wednesday? Have a look. Wednesday. 5:30, okay. I will also be running the Wednesday workout at 5:30 UK time. I think, unless something comes up. Theo has a day job, he can't join us for that. Oh, for the Film My Run 500. Thank you everyone for joining today, and we will see you again next Monday, hopefully. I keep forgetting, am I supposed to bring jokes to this run? Like Jared? Nine kilometres completed. Sarah thinks I've already been telling jokes. Victoria thinks I am a joke. You know, joke less, says Paul Hayward. Yeah, I have fallen behind again, haven't I? I think Sarah means that I prefer free-flowing conversation than jokes. But what she's actually typed is, I prefer free-flowing conversation and then jokes. So you want me to like just chat normally and then at the end do some jokes at the end, like as a finish line thing. John Farrell says, did you hear the one about the sub-3 marathon runner? We can blame everything on voice to text, Sarah. Some terrible things. Wars have been started by voice to text errors. Imagine if Kennedy and Khrushchev had communicated via voice to text. Would we even be here? Would have been a disaster. Thanks for the motivation today. Nice run, says Sig. Amy says, well run everyone tonight. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Please do come and join us for another run sometime this week. Check out the companion app for all the events. Pie and a pint for Steve tonight. Good luck, Steve. Enjoy that. Hot noodle and a cup of tea for me. Probably. I don't know. I don't know what Victoria's cooking up. Sarah Jacobson has salad waiting for her after this, so naturally I must balance it out with chocolate. House chores for me, says Steve. Yeah, probably. Get that washing up done, Stephen. Salad and chocolate. Is that main course and dessert, or is it all in one? Salad drizzled in melted warm chocolate. That's like your balsamic. Most people have balsamic vinegar on their salad. Sarah Jacobson has melted chocolate. No! I have a bite of chocolate and then some salad and then more chocolate afterwards. I don't believe it. That's as bad as me having Coca-Cola at our meals in Paris. Tina had spinach and ricotta tortellini. Very nice. Salad cream biscuits, says Paul Hayward. That would be an interesting choice. It's interesting also that the conversation suddenly jumps to life the minute we start talking about food. What is wrong with you people? The minute we mention food. Oh yeah, everyone's in. Elaine says thanks for the company. No problem, Elaine. Thanks, Elaine. Have a great day. Herzog's just finished as well. Have a great day, Herzog. And we are just coming to the end now. Steve Smith says, great turnout, great effort, everyone. Well done. 10k done, and actually the finish line is just beyond 10k, 10.1 kilometres. Thanks for the evening, says Paul Hayward. Thank you, Paul. John Farrell, thanks, Stephen and all. Victoria says, well done, all. No problem. Oh, thanks for leading, Stephen, not for the evening. I was going to say, I'm not. I don't think I've made your entire evening, but it's very nice of you to say so. The distance bug is annoying. Is it actually a distance bug, or is this just what was actually? Oh no, yeah, 10k. Look at that, 10k. 10.1k is what we've done. Yeah. Okay. Sarah Jacobson, Anthony Anderson wants to know, was it dark chocolate on your salad or between salad bites? What we've discovered is that Sarah Jacobson has a bite of chocolate, then she'll have some salad, then she has some more chocolate to wash away the awful taste of the salad, and then she'll go for another bite of salad when she can possibly bring herself to do it. Oh dear. Right, we're done here. I'm going to go and have a bath or a shower or something and make myself smell vaguely presentable for the rest of the night. And yeah, thank you for all your comments about Victoria's marathons. She is having a well-deserved rest now. She's done so well, but she is now on serious rest and recovery. Milk chocolate usually, Anthony, she says. Okay, right, we're off. Thank you very much for taking part, everybody, and thanks for the chat in-game and on the stream. We will see you tomorrow for the Film My Run 500 at 11:35. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.